One of the most beloved romances in Lost was, of course, Sun and Jin. With all they went through, separation, reconnection, pain and forgiveness, and of course, that tear-jerking end. After all that, it's hard to remember sometimes that these two started the show like this.
단추가 열렸네. 채워라. 빨리.
We forget that Jin began this series as a character universally despised. In this video, I want to talk about two techniques writer Javier Grillo-Marxuach used to help the audience begin to understand, if not empathize, with Jin. The episode called The House of the Rising Sun reminds us of how Sun views her husband. But then we get our first flashback. As you try to rewatch this with fresh eyes, ask yourself, what questions does this opening flashback create?
미스, 샴페인 드실래요? 샴페인 드세요. 미스, 물 두고 가실래요?
그래요? 뭐죠? 우리 아빠는?
손님 때문에 바빠.
빨리 이곳을 떠나고 싶어. 응?
어디로?
미국.
날 좀 봐. 자기야 사랑해.
So what questions did you get from this? It's pretty straightforward, right? How did Jin and Sun go from the cute lovey-dovey couple to this verbally abusive, controlling couple that we see? I call this technique a flashback to the opposite. A flashback to the opposite is an opening hook where you show a character in one context and then flash back to when they were seemingly the opposite. Another quick example is John Locke in the episode called Walkabout, where we initially see him as this mysterious hunter with a suitcase full of knives, but then we flash back to the opposite, when he's an office desk jockey at a box company. The flashback to the opposite makes us ask the question, what happened in between? Now, the flashbacks in the episode called The House of the Rising Sun build to a climactic reveal as Jin is allowed to get engaged to Sun as long as he works for her father, and Jin gets Sun a puppy because he's working long hours for her father. And then we get this scene.
여보. 여보. 여보 왜 그래? 도대체 말 좀 해봐. 여보. 다쳤어? 무슨 일이야? 무슨 일이었어? 이 피는 누구 피야? 사실 무슨 일 있었구나. 어? 밖에서 무슨 일이 있었냐고.
일하고 왔어.
일하고 왔다고? 도대체 아빠 밑에서 무슨 일을 하는 거야? 날 좀 봐. 얘기 좀 해봐. 날 좀 봐봐. 무슨 일을 봐.
아버님이 시키는 대로 할 뿐이야. 나 우리를 위해서 하는 거야.
Whoa, it is intense. And now we get the beginning of our answer. How did they get this way? Jin became a monster out of the loving commitment he made to be with Sun. This is a reveal I like to call Why You're So. Why You're So is a character reveal that explains crucial backstory for why a character is the way he or she is. If a flashback to the opposite is the question posed by the opening hook, then in this case, why you're so is the answer. And that is how writer Javier Grillo Marxuach helped us begin to understand, if not empathize, with Jin's character. So tell me, where have you seen a flashback to the opposite, or a why you're so? Let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like to learn more writing techniques like the ones described in this video, check out a link to a free book in the description. And special thanks again to writer Javier Grillo Marxuach for writing the episode The House of the Rising Sun. And finally, I have a writing challenge for you. Do you have an example of one of these techniques I've been showing you in your own writing? Send me a summary or a single scene excerpt at languageofstory@gmail.com. If you do, I'll give you a shout out on my next video.